the more serious matters, I was asked by the Chi Alpha leaders to share the daily bread today, and basically what that is, it's me taking something from my devotional life and sharing it with you guys because Scripture is food for the soul, and so basically you guys consume that food that I already ate, basically. Yeah. Do that way. At first, I wanted to share a verse with you guys, and it's Galatians 6:2. And the verse goes like this. Carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ. Something that I felt really convicted about lately was my vulnerability and me sharing my feelings with other people. And I feel like God has spoken to me through other people. Not necessarily this time through Scripture, but in the way I have relationships with other people and how sometimes they can be shallow and not as deep as they should be. And I'm a firm believer of growth through experience. So sharing experiences with other people and not just, I try to be funny sometimes, but not every time is a good time to be funny. Sometimes you have to be serious. And sometimes you have to share your burdens with other people. And we all have burdens, and I specifically have a lot of burdens, and a lot of times I keep them bottled up, whether it's within my family or whether it's within my friendships. So that's something that I've really been emphasizing this year and this new year. And I've been emphasizing it with my friends, with my relationship with my mother and my father, and with my small group as well. I'm really trying to open up, and I feel that all of us need to open up to a certain extent. All of us have things that we keep from others that we could share with each other, and we could grow, like the verse says. We all have burdens, you know what I'm saying? So with that, I have another quote really quick, and it's a really interesting quote that I didn't actually, whenever I was asked to do this, it came straight into my mind. It wasn't something out of devotions, and I went back and looked at it. So I wanted to find a quote that really expressed what I was trying to get across, so you guys would understand it, and you guys would see how important this thing that I'm struggling with, as well as many people here. And I hope this really speaks to somebody here who's struggling with it as well. And it says, by expressing toward one another the care and affections of Christ, the difficulties of life should draw us to Christ, to each other, not isolate us in our suffering. And with all that, I'll pass it on to announcements. I hope you guys have a good rest of Chi Alpha. Yeah.